All right, everybody, welcome back in to another episode of the markleskopodcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again to talk the latest on Penn State football. We're going to do the pregame show for Clemson and the Deion Barnes news, and then we'll get into recruiting. But just did an episode with Tyler Smith for basketball, so I'm going to put that up tomorrow. Check that out. But Brett, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. I mean, the Deion Barnes news is, I don't know, kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was expected. I guess it wasn't expected. But, yeah.
Seems pretty unexpected, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it was unexpected, and I hope that doesn't mean guys like Jackson Ford, for example, decommit or anything like that. I don't think that'll happen.
No.
I would imagine the people who needed to know knew. The fact that he left and went to South Carolina, I think, is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And as Aaron was saying in the chat earlier, like, seems kind of fishy. You know, speculation-wise, maybe it has something to do with the audio that was leaked. I don't know. A letterman leaving like that for South Carolina, I mean, that's kind of a random place to go. So overall, it's just kind of odd. But, yeah.
Mark knows my thoughts. I was pretty heated. Not going to lie.
Yep.
I was pretty upset about it when I first heard.
Yeah, Brett was pretty upset. At this point, I'm of the mindset that, you know, whatever happens at this point. I knew as soon as we lost to Oregon and I saw the look on Franklin's face that, okay, this is going in a – well, first of all, during the Oregon game, I thought this is more of the same. This is total BS. And after the game, I saw his face. I knew our program is going to be in a totally different world here soon. And I knew that our season, I knew that our season, national championship hope season, wasn't happening. I knew that, especially after the game. But during the game, I was like, man, this is more of the same. And I knew that Pat Kraft probably wouldn't put up with it. I said that when he was hired, he's not going to put up with Franklin's BS. And he didn't. So from that point on, from that point after that Oregon game, I knew. I was like, dude, whatever happens, and we're looking at a shocking result of this season. So at this point, I trust Coach Campbell. So it's a loss. It's a loss for recruiting, which I don't know, man. Like, at this point, again, like, the season went down the drain pretty much after that Oregon loss. So it's been almost 3 months. So at this point, I'm just like, what's happening is happening. You know, Deion Barnes, you know, if it was like a Larry Johnson, I would be, you know, pretty upset. But I don't know. The guy wasn't a coach here, you know, in terms of the D-line coach. He wasn't a coach here very long. I thought he got bumped up pretty quick. And it was by the previous coach. So maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. But someone said we really just lost the best D-line coach in the country. I think it was that Secker guy. He's a total moron.
No, it was not Dennis Sutton who said it.
Okay, well, Secker's still a moron. But, yeah, Denai said that. Obviously, he's a little biased. I don't think he's the best defensive line coach in the country. I think that's Jason Taylor.
But for what he did, like, you know, you got to give him some credit. What he did in, like, just being a coach for 2 years, he did a good job. I mean, we got after the quarterback. I mean, Max Granville gets hurt, or one of our top edge guys coming into this year, and we still do pretty decent. So yeah.
Yeah, so we lose him. Brett, you want to give your thoughts?
I was just mad because Matt Campbell. There was news for like the past week that Matt Campbell wants to keep some of these guys around. The lettermen that know Penn State, Terry Smith knows Penn State. Terry Smith was instrumental. We talked about him. I mean, keeping him was the biggest guy we need to keep, right, on the coaching staff. Behind him, the people I wanted to stay, Ty Howell, which that one was upsetting a little bit. He did a really good job here at Penn State. Ty Howell put multiple starting tight ends in the NFL, right? I mean, he did a fantastic job. So good luck to Ty Howell. I mean, he gets a chance to be an offensive coordinator, so I'm not too mad about that. He moved up a level in what his coaching is, like what his title is. Not the school. Virginia Tech's not Penn State, but for Deion Barnes and Dan Connor were the other guys, other than Trace McSorley, which we heard Trace McSorley sticking around. Trace McSorley's very relatable. He's around that. He's only a couple years out, right, from these young kids. So he's very relatable. He's going to be able to recruit guys to Penn State. I already know that. The older you are, the harder it is to relate to some of these kids, right? That's just a fact. So some of these young coaches we brought in, if you look at our staff, half of our coaching staff, they're in their 30s. They're 34 years old. They're my age. They're our age. 35 years old, whatever it is. So they can be more relatable and have more energy about them to like give the team a spark. Terry Smith obviously is older, but he's one of the few rare examples that he's older, but he's got the spark, he's got the energy, and he's got the love and passion for Penn State. So to wheel myself back in about Deion Barnes, Dan Connor, these were the guys I wanted to stay at Penn State because they're still newer when it comes to coaching. But if you look at what they've done the past couple of years, they've done a pretty good job. So it's only up from here for these coaches, right? So, and then when it comes to recruiting, Deion Barnes did a pretty good job getting some of these guys to Penn State. Yvonne Kamaju, right? Kamaju, however you say his name. My first thought was, is he going to leave now because Deion Barnes is leaving? I don't know if he will. I don't think he will, but we really need Yvonne Kamaju for 2026, guys, because Jazz Coleman left, right? Like there's only so many guys that we have on the team right now that are possible to be starters and going to be solid players on the defensive line. So it is what it is. Like you said, there's almost has to be something else to it. South Carolina could have threw all the money at him in the world, but I mean, Penn State's got money for the staff, so I feel like they would have threw some money at him and been like, stay at Penn State. We want you here. I don't see Penn State not doing that, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So very weird and uncertain about how this went down, but I'm sure we'll find out more in the near future on, how this went down, because I really have no clue. None of us do at this point. So it would be nice to know why, right? Because we cover the sport. We're Penn State diehard fans. So, yeah, a little upsetting at first. Like you said, we'll be fine. It's just the timing thing. Like, it's the timing. Like, the transfer portal's in a week and a half, and we still need a defensive coordinator. Hopefully we can get DeAnt and Lynn. So, I don't know. It's just the timing of it's not great. If Deion Barnes was going to leave at a different time, like, sure, whatever. But this is just a rough time. We're still looking for coaches on the staff, right? So to lose another one, it's not nice. So, yeah.
Now, when you say about the ages of coaches, do you mean like position coaches or head coaches or?
What's that?
You said about the age of coaches.
Yeah, our offensive coordinator, Mauser, 34 years old.
You mean like like position coaches or head coaches?
Our position coaches on our staff right now are very young.
But you're saying that if they're younger, then they can recruit better.
I'm saying it might be easier, like for some of them, because they're relatable, right? Like they're not too far gone from playing days. Like Jake Waters, the quarterback coach, he's only 33. He just played 10 years ago. So you know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
that's not that long ago.
I mean, I
So,
don't think it really. I know Landon said that. I don't think it really
no,
matters.
I mean I agree with what he's saying. I mean, like they might have more energy about them, or I
Well,
mean, look at
Franklin was relatable.
no, yeah, Franklin was. Yeah, Franklin definitely was. I'm just saying, like, look at a guy like Jim Knowles. The dude was quiet as a mouse. Like, not he wasn't like a player's coach. He was some mad scientist that failed his experiment, right? Because he tried speeding it up and didn't do what was best for Penn State. So there's just people that are older that don't have the same energy about them. Is what I was getting at. But I think it's motivating having a younger staff because they want to prove themselves, right? Some of these older coaches, they've already done that. So,
Well, Jim Knowles, quiet, but he just came off a national title, so but like Nick Saban, Larry Johnson, Joe Paterno, I don't know, there's several coaches out there. I don't think it's changed today. There's several coaches out there that have had success. Joe Moorhead, that aren't, they're not young.
no, yeah,
So
no, I get that.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it just comes down to, are you a good coach?
Well, yeah.
I mean, Kirk Cignetti, he's like, he's old and he's having a ton of success. So, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Trace McSorley is a good example because, like, people know who Trace McSorley is. They watched him on TV growing up when they were kids. Like, these other coaches that didn't even play, like, they didn't watch them growing up. So I'm saying that's relatable. Like, there is a certain side of it. I know what you're saying, too, but there's an argument for both sides. There's no right or wrong answer, really, is what it comes down to. But I just think it's cool that we have some younger coaches that are hungry and want to prove themselves. So
yeah, they should be.
yeah,
But yeah, Letterman leaves for South Carolina. I mean, that's just a weird thing.
doesn't make sense.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. Like, it's just, and as far as Deion Barnes, if you want to leave your alma mater and go to South Carolina, I don't know. Hey, Michelle,
Hey,
I
Michelle.
don't know. I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to do it. Who knows? But if you're gonna leave Penn State to be like the same thing at another school, like, I don't know.
That's
I mean, he's like linebacker. He's outside linebackers coach too there, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how South Carolina does next year and the years coming at that position. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out for him.
Yeah. I mean, good luck to you, man. You should have
If you,
stayed, but
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's just a weird situation overall. Yeah. I don't know, man. These Letterman leaving, I don't know. I don't understand it totally, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't really know what to say. It's
I hope
just an
Dan Connor
odd,
stays, right? I mean, I hope he stays.
yeah. Deion Barnes, he's leaving Penn State. He's not going to Virginia Tech. Hold on.
Yeah. What do you think, Michelle?
He's not going to Virginia Tech, which if he did go there, I mean, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
And you got like a Ty Howell, a Letterman going to Virginia Tech to be an OC. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I understand. Like, that may be the first that that might be the first regression of a promotion in the history of college football. I mean, you're going to be an OC under Franklin, like, so you're not going to be an OC.
Yeah.
You basically got, the former president, who was supposedly the president, wasn't really the president. The guy from 2 presidents before that was the actual president. It wasn't the, not to get political, but it's basically a Biden and Obama situation. Biden wasn't really the president, Obama was. So, you got Ty Howell is the OC, but he's not going to be the OC, man. Franklin's going to be on his case about everything. Like, he's going to be running the show. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're going to be an OC there, bro, and you could have just stayed here and just funneled tight ends of the NFL like no one else ever. But again, who knows? Who knows if Ty Howell wanted to stay here or if Campbell didn't want him? Same thing with Deion. Who knows, man? Like, at the end of the day, these guys were promoted and hired by James Franklin. So you can't – I don't know. You have to consider that 100. And I'm not saying you're not, but you have to consider that.
Yeah.
So –
we were just going off what we've been hearing, right? Like that's what
yeah. And you said we'll be good.
Yeah, I don't know when, but we will at some point, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know.
It's just a timing thing. Like I said, like we kind of need these coaches in there. So,
like, stuff that would shock me is if, like, I don't know. Landon said that freaking Quentin Martin is pretty much out the door. I didn't know that. That sucks.
He said he thinks it's possible.
He's my favorite player on the team, Quentin Martin. He was a phenomenal running back in college. And again, he got screwed by Franklin. So, but, again, it started all the way back after that Oregon game. I saw Franklin's face. I'm like, dude, we're cooked. We are totally freaking cooked. This guy doesn't have a clue. And then he said he was shocked that he was fired. Well, you were the only one, Franklin. So you were the only one, and you were the one that got fired, and you were the only one that didn't know, apparently. So, it's I don't know. That's when it started for me. So anything that happens right now, I guess nothing would really shock me right now. Nothing would really shock me right now. I don't know. Like, the only thing that would shock me is, like, positivity. Like, if we got, like, like if we hired, like, Joe Moorhead or something, or we hired, like, Larry Johnson, like, that would be shocking to me. That would be awesome. But in terms of anything that can go bad, outside of, like, someone being fired suddenly or someone, like, passing away, as dark as that sounds, like, that's the only thing that would really shock me, honestly. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Let's see here. Dad, are you there?
Yes.
He's got a black screen. Is your camera working?
Hold on a sec.
Yep, there it is. All right. So we're joined by my dad again.
Mark
Hello.
Senior.
We are.
How we doing, man? Yep, we are.
Good, Brett.
Dad, since the last time you were on, we were still talking about, I think the last time you were on was Nebraska.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep,
So,
went to that game.
Yep. What do you think about Matt Campbell being hired?
I think he's a good fit. I just hope Pat Kraft has his back.
Yeah.
In the great, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't forget about him. I hope he has his back. I think he's community oriented. He somehow talked his family into moving here, so he knows what he's a good persuader, I would say. I like him. He's solid. He's got a lot of rebuilding to do with Deion Barnes leaving. It's just he's just got to give him time, have confidence in him, let him build his own staff. Thank God he has Terry here. I like it. He's solid. A lot of people like him. Deep down, I was hoping Terry would get it, but I think Matt's a really good, solid hire. Just hope Pat has his back. That's all. It's a different atmosphere than Iowa. It's Penn State. It's a prominent football program.
It's the Mecca.
So I just hope the fans have his back. If it goes bad, I don't want to see this crowd booing him like they did with Franklin. So just give him a couple years. He has a lot of building to do. So I like it. I'm all in. It's hard, but I'm all in. I got him.
We couldn't have got a better fit and a better guy, right? Like that's what it comes down to. He's a true, real football coach. He's gritty. He's passionate. He's well spoken. He just has a different demeanor about him. He's just authentic. He's himself. He's Matt Campbell. And his old athletic director at Iowa State said, if you let Matt Campbell be Matt Campbell, watch out. Okay. That's all you got to do. Let him be Matt Campbell. And I think we're going to find out what he's talking about. We're going to find out what he means here in year 1, year 2. We'll see what he means. So
Terry's got the recruiting in Pennsylvania, and Matt, I hope, brings a lot from Ohio, where he grew up, and so it's going to be interesting. It's just anywhere, just going straight up from now. So from here, it's a rebuild.
Well, he mentioned in his presser, and I know a lot about the history of Penn State football, but my earliest memories are late 90s, early 2000s. Early 2000s were not good times. Those were bad times, actually. But he mentioned in his presser, he mentioned Kerry Collins, Kyle Brady, Courtney Brown. Now, he doesn't have to say that stuff, but it's a good idea that he does, for sure. It's smart of him to do that. And he mentioned Terry Smith pretty much right away. Just very smart of him. If it seemed genuine, his family's from coal country in Pennsylvania, but even if it wasn't, I respect him for sucking up a little bit, if that's what he was doing. But Terry is back, thank God. And I don't know we don't know what he's going to be. We don't know who our D-line coach is. We don't know who our DC is. We don't know who our running back coach. We don't know what Terry's going to be. We have a secondary coach, so I said he should be the emperor of the team. But they're going to utilize him.
Yes, sir.
I was just going to say, I don't know if you know, but it helps that Matt Campbell, he knew Terry through recruiting when he was at Toledo. When he recruited his high school players. So that really helped out that he already had a relationship with Terry, so he knows what kind of guy he is. So.
Yeah, just an aside, my 2 grandfathers were coal miners too, so it's a tough living. And back then, they walked to work. They didn't have a nice warm car, and if it rained out and it was 15 degrees, they still walked to work, walked home. So he's got a lot of tough blood in him. So and these guys that are leaving, these coaches and stuff, they just don't want to be here. So it's good that they're leaving now. It's just not a good atmosphere if they force themselves to stay and try to make something of it. That's not good. And the one thing was Terry had nobody. He was it. He didn't have Terry Smith helping him. So Matt Campbell is Terry. They can get their heads together and say, okay, what are we going to do about this defensive line coach now? Terry has a lot of experience, 12 years, and he probably has a lot of answers where like I said, Terry didn't have Terry. He had nobody. Franklin left, and he was thrown into this fire, and he did really good keeping it in control. But yeah, I'm excited that Terry stayed and Matt Campbell has him.
Yeah, it's good going forward. That's why, like right now, especially if a letterman is leaving our staff, then I mean, I don't know. I just it is what it is. I mean, if you're going to leave this situation, and like you said about some of these guys leaving, they don't want to play for a real coach. Like these guys that are flipping from Penn State to Virginia Tech, clearly they don't know what a real coach is. They have no idea, and it's not their fault. They're young and dumb. And you're not dumb if you don't come to Penn State. It's just you can go wherever you want, but you don't realize what situation you have at Penn State if you're going to Virginia Tech. That's an absolute joke. So a lot of these guys that are leaving, transferring, whatever, Chaz. One thing is true. They don't want to play for a real coach, and now they have two. So, if you don't want to coach with a real coach, two real coaches, then I mean, clearly, having two real coaches is something that you don't want to stay with. So, good luck. I said it about Chaz Coleman. Don't let the door hit you out on the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bud. Go wherever you want. Go to Ohio State, play for Ryan Day's, corny, whatever. I mean, if you want to leave, then leave. We're going to get a D-line coach in here. He's going to do good. And we're going to out-recruit Virginia Tech probably every single year. Yeah. And he had a month on us. So that's what happens when you have real coaches. You don't have clowns running a circus. So if he wants to leave, I do wish him the best. He played when I was in school. I saw him on campus several times. I mean, he's a big dude. So he was early. He was there Joe's last year. That's how, we're the same age, him and I. So I wish him the best. I hope he goes down there and does well. But, for those of you that don't want to stay at Penn State, then I don't have any sympathy for you. But it is a big loss. I mean, it's a D-line coach. I mean, and he had success. I thought Abdul Carter could have done better when he was a D lineman, but he probably got with the head coach that he had, Deion Barnes. I think he got the most out of Abdul Carter he possibly could have gotten out of him, switching one season to a totally different spot. Yep. I mean, that's hard. You never see a linebacker go to D line. That means you're an absolute freak. That's what that means. Yep. So, and he did probably as good as he could have done given the situation. So, but yeah, I wish him the best. I mean, it sucks to see a letterman leave though. Because Deion Barnes is one of my favorite players of all time at Penn State. He's tall, lanky. He's like an Aaron Maben type of guy. He's one of my favorite players from Penn State. So, yeah.
How long was he here?
Coaching?
Yeah.
Like 5 years, maybe. He was a GA and assistant for like 2 or 3, and then the defensive line coach for about 2. So I'd say about 5.
Yeah. Okay. He was here when Franklin was here, or before Franklin got here, or?
No, he was. He started in 2020. God bless him.
So 5 years.
As a GA and assistant D line.
Oh, okay.
And he's been here since. He was a player from 2011 to 2014. He played for the Jets, played for the Chiefs, played in I believe the XFL or something. And then he started coaching at Penn State. And I remember when they hired him. I mean, that was a pretty big deal. But he's from Philadelphia, so that's another thing that I don't get. He's leaving PA to go to South Carolina. Okay. And I think this graphic I have up here, it says "Welcome home, Coach Barnes." I think they just put a South Carolina symbol there in the article because that is not his home.
Okay.
So, but yeah, man, he's just a gritty, hard-nosed football player. He's from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he played in Philly. Football
Yeah.
is good in Philly. And then he went to Penn State. So he is a good coach. He could be a great coach.
Yeah.
I just wish I wish he would have stayed. It just doesn't make sense that he's leaving.
Yeah.
I think it's just a fallout from Terry not getting the job. That's all. That's my opinion. I just think it's a fallout that he's leaving because Terry didn't get the job. But Coach Campbell was at Iowa for 10 years, so he's got to have some defensive line men in the NFL, I would think, that or played in the NFL, and he might be looking at. So he might have somebody in mind. You know, Matt's not a 2-year coach. He's been in it for 10 years, so he's got some people out there that I don't have any worries at all, really. I mean, it's just exciting. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's like you say it's like when you say trust God's plan. I have no worry at all. So to me, he left, and I don't know. I don't want to say I don't care, because I do care, but it just doesn't really faze me that much, because I know we have a guy in place that, we haven't had a real coach since O'Brien. So when a real coach comes in, the cream of the crop's going to come to the top, and the natural filter will kind of work its way through things. A real coach will attract real coaches, and not to say that Deion isn't, but he's going to get another good coach. So it is what it is. But yeah, it might be fallout from Terry, because this is a whole new regime. This isn't Terry Smith. This isn't a Terry Smith team. This is a Matt Campbell team now.
Mm-hmm.
While I think they're closely related, this is not Terry Smith's team. And so yeah, maybe it's fallout. Yeah.
What do you think, Brett?
I'm not on that train. I really just don't know how this happens. Like, me and Mark started off with it. Like, it's just nothing's lining up with it. Like, so the last week or so, everybody that covers Penn State said Matt Campbell is looking to retain Coach Barnes, Dan Connor, Trace McSorley. There was one other guy, I think. And there hasn't been any. There was an announcement that Trace McSorley is staying on the staff, right? And then we were waiting to hear about Dan Connor and Coach Barnes. We didn't hear anything, so something must have happened within this last week. Like, we don't actually know. It just doesn't. Matt Campbell and Penn State wanted to keep him. That's everybody was reporting.
Yeah, for sure.
It just, I don't know why he wouldn't stay. Like I told Mark earlier. Like, does he want warm weather? Like, did he talk? Like, I'm sure, does he have like a wife? Like, it's a family decision, right? Did the family want to try something different? Like, I don't know. It's a family decision. Matt Campbell did the same thing before he came. He talked to his kids. He talked to his wife, and they were all in for it. So it's a family decision. I don't really know. I don't think it was a fallout, personally. It could have been, but I think it's something else, and I don't know what it is. So
how about Stan Drayton? Why did he leave? He went to the same place, right?
Yeah, he went to the same place.
Maybe he talked him into it. I don't know.
I think I don't know if there was no reports that Dan Campbell was trying to keep him. Maybe he was. We don't actually know. I don't know. I think Stan Drayton did a pretty good job. I mean, Katron Allen was always good, but with him healthy, like, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think Katron Allen really needed a running back coach. He's that good. Like, he's just
right.
He's insane. Like, the things he does, he taught himself. You know what I mean? Like, nobody taught him that. So
Katron is the running back coach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what happened with Stan. I have no idea.
Dan Connor, Trace, yeah, those are big keeps. I hope they stay, and I hope they don't leave, because
we need to
Trace
keep these.
He's a
Trace
positive.
is staying. We don't know about Dan yet, but
okay, I hope he stays.
I hope so too.
He was a good.
Trace is very underrated. I mean, he's very underrated in terms of him staying. Dan
Yep.
Connor would be underrated staying.
Yep.
Jordan Lucas underrated staying.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, that was the other
Jordan,
name. Jordan Lucas, I think, is staying.
Jordan Lucas, people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't remember him, man. Like he was good. He was good. Dan Connor, everyone knows him. Trace, everyone knows him.
Yeah.
Alan Zamitis is on the staff right now.
He was good.
I mean, I don't know how you can forget about him, but Alan Zamitis is also on the staff. That guy. Last time I talked to Alan Zamitis, he was at Susquehanna. I saw him at the Den downtown. Nice guy, but he was at Susquehanna at that time, and now he's at Penn State. So I hope he stays too. Why Franklin brought all these lettermen in, I don't know. I don't know. But he did.
I like it. It's one
I know,
thing
I do
that he
too.
did. Yeah.
I like it. I just don't know why he did. You know, I mean, I don't know, but so yeah,
Trace was exciting to watch. I mean, holy cow, that was really exciting. I mean,
Trace
the passes he made, like he brings that excitement to the team too. You know, even though he's not the quarterback coach, he still has a lot of say in getting in their heads. So
I think he's the assistant quarterback coach right now.
He's the assistant quarterback coach to Jake Waters. So they'll match really good together. Jake Waters is only a few years older, so that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So Pinstripe Bowl, you know, it's the bowl game, guys. We're here.
Yep.
Clemson, Terry Smith, Clemson, Dabo Swinney, Terry Smith and Penn State started 3-4 in the preseason polls. Now they're 6-6 playing in the Pinstripe Bowl in the winter in the cold. So neither season went good.
No.
Both teams had 2 Heisman contenders at least on their teams. So, yeah, the season has been a dumpster fire really for both. Clemson, I think, has way more players out than we do, including Woods, their potential top 10 pick defensive lineman. But their quarterback is playing. Our quarterback really is playing. Our best quarterback is playing. Their best quarterback is playing. So the rest of the team, all the starters could sit out. If you have your quarterback, you have a chance. So it's an interesting matchup. I think we win. And I think we can do just about anything we want against Clemson. But I think we just need to run the freaking ball. That's what we need to do. Run Katron for 400 freaking yards. He needs to be dragged off the field after the game because he's too tired to walk. You know, just run Katron. Nick's out. Zariah's out. Saki's out. Vega's out. So we got a lot of guys out. But it's an interesting matchup.
Yep.
Whoever wants to talk next, go ahead.
With Katron Allen, dude, like you said, Clemson has a lot of their good defensive linemen out, edge players and defensive tackles, Peter Woods and TJ Parker. So even without Vega, like I said, we got TJ Shanahan, we got Cooper Cousins. Like, we got guys that could slide right in there and make it happen. So I don't think they stop Katron Allen, dude. I mean, Katron Allen he's been playing on another level. You've given him a couple weeks to get healthy. If he was a little banged up, he had to have been a little banged up. I mean, he was running the ball every down. So
they're all banged up right now.
Yeah. So he's probably they gave him time to get healthy. I don't think they stop him. If you run the ball, play action, throw it to who is it? I can't think. Number 5, a receiver.
Devontae?
If you throw it to Devontae Ross on play action, you're good, right? Trevor Pena.
Yeah, they're all playing.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Trevor Pena was asked about it. He's like, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Like, Trevor Pena, he had a sneaky decent end of the season.
Yeah, man. Like, all these players, like, you should be man, I don't get – I understand sitting out, but at the same time, I don't get it.
Yeah, so. I mean, Trevor Pena is a true Penn Stater, man. He came in here, and he's had a great attitude since he got here.
He seems like a really good kid. Like, he seems like a really positive attitude type of kid. He's always smiling. You know, so.
Is he a senior?
Yeah.
Trevor Pena is a 5th year. Devontae Ross is a 4th year. So
Okay.
He's a Hines Ward type dad, Trevor Pena. He's a Hines Ward type, always smiling.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, Hines Ward is Hines Ward, but Trevor Pena is that type. He's always smiling, like he's always hopping around. Hines Ward would like have a smile on his face. He would like knock Ed Reed out of the game and then nearly be killed by Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs, and he would just pop up smile. Like he was tough as nails, man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I hope happens, I think Kyron Hudson's playing too, but please just start Kobe Howard.
I was going to say, can Kobe Howard have a game? Like, seriously.
Kobe Howard needs to start. Kobe Howard started a game or two at the end of the season, but you know how they rotate guys in left and right. So it's not that he played the whole game, but he did start the game. Plus, Kobe Howard was the reason what's his name? I can't think of names tonight. Andrew Rapouye had that touchdown against the against Rutgers. He put that big block on. So, yeah, I'm excited for Katron Allen and, I mean, Ethan Grunkenmeyer to get going because they really flash at the end of the year. So,
yeah, I'm excited about this Clemson Penn State matchup. You know, Clemson won the Natty when? When was that? How many years ago?
I remember when we were in Houtsdale for Graham's funeral the night before. We were watching Alabama Clemson. That's when Deshaun Watson threw that touchdown to I can't remember his name. He had a Hunter Renfrow. He threw a touchdown to Hunter Renfrow in the corner of the end zone. That's how that game ended.
That was a very good game.
Graham passed away when, Dad?
2017. Yep.
I think that was the last time they won a Natty, right?
Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really good game. And it's just exciting. Clemson's not that's like a big name. I compare it to like Penn State when you say football. So
it's a big name.
It's really exciting. You know, and the guys sitting out, you know, if it was in the, you know, if we were in the top 12, yeah, they wouldn't be sitting out, but it's cold. It's going to be a little bit dangerous for them if they're looking to play on Sunday. So, but yeah, it's exciting. It's Clemson. It's like,
we've only played them once or twice ever.
Yeah, I mean, Clemson's a big football name, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's opposite colors. I like that too. Literally couldn't be more opposite colors.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't get it. Like you talk about Dabo Swinney as a coach, like he's a elite coach. I mean, he's one of the best coaches of all time.
Exactly.
And these Clemson fans, like apparently want him fired. I don't get it at all.
No, I don't agree with that.
If he's not appreciated at Clemson, then go somewhere else, bud, because you're going to do good no matter what. He's a great coach. I mean,
I think the biggest thing, though, Dabo Swinney, kind of like Nick Saban, did not want to adapt to the new age of college football, did not want to use the transfer portal. And Clemson took like one or two transfer portal guys in like 2 years. Like they just weren't taking guys, which I do like. It's a high school recruiting base, just like Penn State typically is. But you have to pick some guys. You got to get some guys, man. You got to adapt. So I think that's why Clemson fans are upset because he's not adapting.
Yeah, and he said we do things in the name, image, and likeness of Jesus. And that's a great message.
Yeah.
But like you have to do the portal, man. Like
you
have to do the portal. That's the way it is, really.
Yeah.
He is a phenomenal coach, but man, he can't keep up with this new age of football.
No.
Nobody can that played in that era. And the transfer portal, he has to have some, any head coach has to have some control on it, but it's not his job. You know, it's okay if somebody's going to jump into that portal, then he maybe talk to the kid, try to talk him out of it. But that's not a head coach. It's just not their responsibility. I don't agree. I don't think it is, and neither is the NIL. It's just somebody else got to be writing those checks out and stuff, not the head coach. He's he's got to get his troops prepared for the the game and stuff like that. It's just that's two different things. Recruiting is a head coach responsibility, not NIL and not transfer portal. It's just somebody in the background's got to be taking control of that in any football program. Ryan Day. I mean, just Ryan Day, Nick Saban. You just can't. You can't do everything and try to win a football game. You can't. You just can't. It's impossible. And that's just two major things that are dumped on a head coach that shouldn't be. It's the way it is, but GM, somebody.
Well, I don't think that's what most programs do. I think most programs, the head coach. I don't think the head coach is really involved in NIL, right, Brett? Like they're not. Franklin was.
That's what got Franklin in trouble because Franklin tried to be.
Franklin was fully involved and he was horrible at it. So
he was messing it all up.
Yeah. So
now with Derek Hooger and the other guy coming in, they'll be the ones doing it.
Dabo, maybe that's what he meant about the NIL. Maybe there are people doing it. I don't think there are, but maybe he meant I'm not doing it. My team is, I don't know, but yeah, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like Matt Campbell, he doesn't talk to the media. He doesn't do interviews in season. Like you can't interview him during the season. He doesn't do it. Like he does it for his post and pre and all that stuff. But he just doesn't do it. And so you're going from a guy who did everything in the program to a guy who he doesn't even do interviews during the season. He's focused on coaching football. That's it. So Pat Kraft, Terry Smith, those guys are doing well. He's going to be recruiting too, but those guys are more behind the scenes. Whereas Matt Campbell, Terry Smith is going to make, as good as Matt Campbell is, Terry Smith is going to make Matt Campbell look way better just because he's in the background doing whatever he's doing. Yeah. He doesn't even have a title. So, he doesn't even have a title yet. I think after the bowl game, we'll hear his title, but this game is interesting. We have way less guys out than they do. I think we're a more talented team. I think we have a better quarterback, but they have a real coach and they have a good quarterback. So at the end of the day, these are two teams that have depleted rosters, but I think we win. So
I do too.
Yeah. But again, they have a real coach, and that can't be underestimated. And this is still a Franklin. Well, no, it's really not. It's a Franklin roster, but it's not a Franklin team at all. It's a Terry team. So, Team Terry, I have him winning over Dabo. So, but two legends, man, two legends coaching. This is like fun,
Mm-hmm.
In Yankee Stadium. That's a lot of history, Yankee Stadium. So it's a great bowl. It's a great bowl. Pinstripe Bowl. It's a great bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's since 2010. Nebraska beat Oklahoma last year. Let me look.
Since 2010.
Yeah, it started in 2010. Yeah, Boston College lost to Nebraska last year, 20-15. So that's two big names there.
We beat BC, and it was my senior year. I was in, what was I in? I was in one of my classes.
Yeah.
I was in a kinesiology class in, what's the building across from the corner room?
On campus or?
Yeah.
The engineering building, Hammond building.
Hammond? So I was in Hammond building.
Yep, Hammond.
And we were sitting in class, and the professor, she was pretty strict. So I looked on my phone and saw we were going to a bowl game because we didn't. Thanks, Michelle. Michelle. So I was in Hammond building in class, and I saw it on my phone, and I literally, like, the professor, like I said, she was strict. I almost broke my desk because I jumped. I jumped because going into that season, we weren't going to a bowl. And then all of a sudden we were going to a bowl. So I was really excited because that was my senior year. My class wasn't in a bowl. My class had 3 coaches. So I don't remember if I left class. I think I just walked out of class. I think I just left because I was so excited. But they announced we had a bowl. Then we went and we won. So that was a huge win because I can't remember exactly how that game went down, but I think Kick and Ficken, he won us the game, right? Michelle?
I don't remember.
Tell us. But yeah, that's the last time we played. That was 10 years ago. So, 10 years ago.
Yep.
So, at least. Yeah. But you have score predictions, anybody?
It's hard to do that one. I'm hoping Clemson's defense is like Swiss cheese. I'm really hoping it's like that. We haven't played in a couple weeks. It's hard to like predict it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say Penn State 27. I think we'll put 27 somehow. Penn State 27, Clemson 20.
Okay. I'll go with 2 touchdowns and a field goal for Penn State, 17, and 2 touchdowns for Clemson, 14. 17-14 Penn State.
That's a low-scoring game, man.
It's cold.
All right, so
it's going to be in the 30s, so.
No, true.
I have, so with what we can do on offense with a real coach, a good quarterback, we have a new quarterback, and he's good. But with what we can do with our receivers, our running back, our quarterback, and our defense, I think is going to play pretty darn good. Is Deni out? Deni's not out. Deni's out.
He never announced it, so I don't know.
I'm assuming he's out. I'm assuming he's
Okay.
out. Yeah.
I don't think he's in New York. I haven't seen anything. So,
I personally think that it's going to be. I think we're going to score some points. So, yeah. I would love to say 40s, but I think it's going to be like 38-24 us. I think regardless of how cold it is, with what we can do on offense, we can score points.
Yeah.
And I have no reason to think Terry's going to hold back. Why would you? It's your last game as a head coach at Penn State for now. Yeah. So, Virginia Tech fanatic, I'm not trying to be rude here, man, but you are a Virginia Tech fan. So yes, you don't see how we can beat Clemson. I don't know. Brett, am I missing something here or like?
Listen, Virginia Tech fanatic, if Penn State played your sorry-ass team right now, and sorry to swear, it would be 40-10. So I don't.
In the first half.
It'd be 40-10.
Brett, who was that team we were talking about tonight that Penn State plays next? South Carolina Central or something like that?
The basketball team plays North Carolina Central on the 29th. That would be the equivalent of our basketball team playing North Carolina Central. The Penn State football team playing Virginia Tech right now.
Well, Brett said, I've never heard of them before. I said, well, I have. Notre Dame plays them every year in football. So, 2014 Pinstripe Bowl, Ficken kicked the winning. Yep, that's right. Okay, Michelle, thank you. Dabo has been playing a lot of young guys in secondary. They will be ready.
They won't be. We're going to run the ball. They can't stop the run from the secondary. We got tight ends blocking them. I'm sorry. It's just not happening.
Clemson, are they used to playing in cold weather?
No.
So that's a plus for Penn State.
Exactly. Clemson's not used to playing in the cold.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
All right. Yeah, they are not. So Brett's got, what'd you say, Brett? What's your score?
27-20. I just have no idea, but I'm just throwing a number out there.
Yeah. Well, I do fully believe we're going to score points. I think we're going to score some points. And why not have a high scoring game? Dad has 17-14. Enjoy the honeymoon phase. What? Most honeymoons are how long?
Couple weeks.
How long?
2
I don't
weeks.
know.
Oh, the honeymoon phase, dude. That's probably
No,
like
how long
like
is
6 months.
well,
2
I'm
years?
I'm talking about the honeymoon. The honeymoon is how long?
A week.
Oh, a week maybe.
Okay.
Depends on
Well,
where you
yours is
go.
gonna VT, yours is gonna last about a half hour. So you're not even getting on the plane.
Hmm.
All right. So you're right, Michelle.
Hmm.
Man, I feel bad for them. Recruiting, okay. We'll jump into recruiting.
Yep. I sent it to your page so you can just pull
Okay.
it
All right. Gotcha.
to your,
Fab Five
to
is
your
on
Instagram
ESPN
page.
right now, by the way.
What's up?
Fab Five's on ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a great documentary. Oh.
Rocky, what are you doing?
By the way, real quick, we mentioned Hines Ward earlier. Like, we Dad and I were talking about this the other day. Like, in like the 2010s, man, the Steelers, that was just some old school football, man. Like,
Yep.
Big Ben would have like a fractured ankle, a busted jaw, like 2 broken ribs, and it'd be Sunday night, 15 degrees. They'd be playing the Ravens for the division. And you've got Hines Ward literally knocking Ed Reed out unconscious. Troy Polamalu's just flying around the field.
Yeah, Troy.
Casey Hampton's like eating everyone. Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis literally looks like their whole defense looked like a prison lineup. Like that's how scary they all were. Ryan Clark used to hit so hard he would knock himself and the other player out, and then Big Ben's throwing for like 400 yards. It's like that's old school football, man. I miss it.
Yeah. He's eating cheeseburgers in between drives. Big Ben.
Dude, he got real big, man, especially after his motorcycle accident. He got overweight. Well, he already was, but he slimmed down. But Han Solo 4228.
That's close to yours. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honeymoon phase, usually the first year.
Yeah,
all
the
right.
phase. Yep.
Well, I give him like a day then.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brett. All right, I'll pull this up. Hold on.
You guys know who the new Big Ben is, though, right? The Colts' new quarterback.
Yeah.
He's big.
Good old Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers, man. Have you seen him, Mark Sr.?
Did he win? Yeah, I saw him.
He lost, but he's a big boy now, man. Oh, he's a big man.
Yeah.
He is. He's huge, man.
I wonder how that phone call went to him, man. He's probably holding his grandchild in the phone rang. And
he's a good dude, though. I like Phillip Rivers.
First of all,
who was that? Well,
first of all, the guy. How did his wife? Like, how do you, bro? His wife is like, how does your wife let you do that? You know what I mean? Like,
I would probably didn't tell her.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, he didn't tell her until she saw him on TV.
He's like, all right, I'm going to church, honey. I'll be back. Then she turns on the TV. It's like, holy crap.
You got 12 kids at home. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
We started a daycare only for our children.
The memes have been hilarious. They showed his box the other night, when he scored a touchdown. He's like, he's got a whole daycare in there.
They do a spinoff from cheaper by the dozen. It's more expensive by the dozen.
Bro, he's got 10 kids, man. Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, somebody was holding up an AARP sign during the football game. I don't know what it read, but that was in it.
Bro, he's funny. A big dude. Like he clearly let himself go, but he's a baller, man. Like he's doing good. He's a baller.
He is. 40 what? 45. How old is he?
42.
Aaron Rodgers is 42. He's older than Aaron Rodgers.
No. He's 44. He's 44.
44 playing in the NFL on Sundays. Unbelievable.
And I did I saw this video. Someone did an age comparison the other day. Troy Polamalu is 44. Clinton Portis is 44. Like, and these guys have been retired for years, So,
whew. Wow. I don't know. He's got to have been working out for the last 3 years at least.
Y'all need to be active January 2nd. They said only 2 people signed in Happy Valley. Dude, take every recruit in America. Go ahead. We're good.
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Who's Bryson Williams? You You have anything on him, Brett?
Bryson Williams, he's a safety. We got his commitment like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. He's a safety from Nebraska, the state of Nebraska.
Nice. Terrell Chapman?
Yep, Terrell Chapman's a safety from Lincoln, Nebraska. So we got two safeties from the state of Nebraska.
Nice.
Yep.
Did I miss something?
No, I don't know where you're seeing those, Mark Senior.
Lucas Tenbrock.
Who you talk about?
I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm on the.
Okay.
Oh, you're on
punter. The punter, is he from Australia?
Yeah. Oh, did we? Oh, we didn't even go over the commit you pulled out, did we?
What?
We didn't even go over the.
No, but Dad will bring him up.
Lucas Tenbrook.
Lucas Tenbrook's a punter. Yeah.
Where's he from?
I forget where he's from.
Not from Texas.
He's 6'7".
Wow.
The punter.
He is from St. Charles, Illinois. I'll pull up their pictures when Dad.
We got some Midwest guys coming. Yep.
I think he was committed to Iowa, and then he followed Coach Campbell.
Yep. Iowa State. Yep.
All right. So there's the punter. Who else? Dad, just go through. You guys coordinate who you want me to bring up. I'll bring them up.
Okay. Yeah. You have Lucas up?
Yeah. So the first guy we got today, you kind of pulled him up, Mark, but where is it? Peter Iglesias, 2026 offensive tackle. He's 6'7", 300 pounds in high school, so he's a big boy. Yeah.
Wow.
6'7", 300. We flipped him from Iowa State to Penn State. Yep.
Brett, real quick, there's guys that want to play D1, and my cousin is one of them who's talented enough to play college football. Yeah. But I always remind him, I'm like, bro, we got a guy like this, okay? You got Kevin Brown, who's 6'5", 290, benches like 600 pounds, can jump out of a swimming pool.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, D1 is D1. That's a whole different level, and this guy, 6'7", 270. Bro, what is your mom feeding you? I mean, that's
he's
insane.
Country grown, man.
That's absolutely insane.
So Pete's from Columbus, Ohio. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Peter was okay. We got him from Columbus, Ohio.
6'7". Wow.
Yeah, 6'7".
What position?
Offensive tackle. He's gonna be on the protecting the quarterback. Yep.
Guard tackle, right or left?
I'm not sure yet. They'll figure it out.
Whoever he wants to play, he'll just eat that guy and go there. So.
And then the second commit we got an hour later after this guy today is Mason Bandhauer.
Okay.
He's 6'5", 250. And fun fact about him, Mark Senior, he lives like 20 minutes from my sister. He lives in Fort Collins, Colorado.
What's his name?
Wow.
Mason, Band, Bandhauer. There you go. It's good on 3-1.
Bandhauer.
Doesn't matter. There you go.
6'5", 260.
He had some good offers too. If you look at his offer list, he had some pretty solid offers. Scroll down.
Wow. Those are two big boys.
Yeah, he had, Boston College, Kansas State. He had some pretty decent offers. So.
Nice. That helps.
Ryan Clanton is coming in strong.
Coming this fall, these guys?
What's that?
Are they coming in this fall, 2020s?
So I know the two safeties from Nebraska we spoke about, they're coming in January. They're early enrolling.
Okay.
I don't know about these guys. These guys just came up, so I don't know about these guys. But the two safeties are coming in early. Yep, early enroll.
All right.
And we'll know when they get here. We'll feel the ground shake when they get out of the car. So.
Yep. Joseph is right. Tight end Rapouillet is going to have a game. So.
Dude, imagine guys like that. Imagine D1 football playing against guys like this. That's insane, man. You got to be a freak show to be playing college football against guys like this side. It's insane. they're so big, athletic, and fast. It's unbelievable.
Look up Malachi Goodman. He's a true freshman for Penn State right now.
Wait, what the heck?
God, Mark, I hope we keep him because he's a 5-star offensive tackle.
Who is it? Malachi Goodman? Yeah.
Yeah, remember when we got him? I hope he stays.
I thought we are keeping him.
Well, yeah, there's no talk that he's leaving, but I'm just saying, like, with everything going on, I hope he stays.
Right.
Malachi Goodman, Mark Sr., is a specimen. He was a true freshman this year. Obviously, we didn't need him. We had a good offensive line, but he's a big guy. He's
offensive tackle.
Look at he's
6'6", 315.
6'6", 315.
Wow.
Yeah, he's from New Jersey. He's a big guy.
Okay, that's good. Good country.
So, and that's just a cool name, Malachi Goodman. Like, that's just a sick name.
Wow.
It's nice. Cool.
Bro, his face is like he's like Deny, man. He looks like he's like 40 already.
Okay.
Then we got Malachi Williams too on defense, I think. Yeah.
How about our guards? Any guards?
For recruiting for the 2026 class, not right now. No.
Okay.
Maybe, but we have some on the roster. I mean, we got Cooper Cousins, we got TJ Shanahan, so we should be okay.
Who's our left guard?
Our left guard would be TJ Shanahan. Okay. Right guard would probably be Cooper Cousins because Nega Ioane is leaving.
Seniors, juniors?
Nega Ioane is a senior. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about TJ Shanahan was only a sophomore this past year, and then Cooper Cousins was a sophomore as well. So we got some young guys.
Good.
We should be able to jump in.
Is there anyone on the current roster you could see coming back? Yeah, but I don't know if they will. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's a very broad question. That's a good question.
The biggest one is Tony Rojas. He's been kind of shaky on his post, but I think he'll stay.
Not transferring. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. That's a good question.
Mark
Declaring for the draft.
Mark Campbell's staying, I think. Yeah,
okay. Well, see, here's the thing. Declaring for the draft, I think we've pretty much seen everyone that's going to declare. Yeah. You mean are you talking about yeah, I think we've seen everybody that will declare. Yeah. Like a senior can't declare, so so the guys that have to leave that will go to the NFL, like Katron, yeah, you know what I mean? AJ Harris is gone. Freaking Birchmeyer's gone. Chaz Coleman's gone.
Yeah. But Birchmeyer doesn't hurt us too much because he hasn't really played. Like Cooper Cousins, TJ Shannon, some of these other guys have played. So if they
Virginia Tech fanatics, and this is good for you. I think Quentin Martin might go to VT.
Awesome.
And be happy if he comes, man, because he's a great player. But who could I don't know? Like Kobe Howard could transfer, Yvonne could transfer, Tyzier could transfer, like our tight ends could transfer. Like there's a lot of people that could transfer.
We might lose a tight end or so, but we have a couple 5-stars on the team. So
Drew declared for the NFL, right?
He is declaring. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, he spelled the end wrong. He hit the wrong letter on the keyboard. It's meant to put CFL, not the NFL.
Yeah.
Or the XFL, one of the two. So, I think he'll do good. I don't know. He needs a real coach, man.
Yeah, right. If he has a real coach, right. He'll do good.
Dude, if Mike Tomlin got his hand, if Mike Tomlin or like a Jim Harbaugh or a John Harbaugh or like even a Jim Harbaugh or who else? I mean, freaking Ed or Andy Reid. Can you imagine if one of those guys, Joe Brady, if one of those guys got their hands on him?
Joe Brady.
He's got all.
Joe Brady would be a good fit.
Yeah, in the NFL, if he has a good coach, like I think he'll be fine.
Right. Right. He needs a good coach. Period.
And Landon said this like last week. He said their preparation for games was so over the top. They had 3-hour practices. Like, these guys were just beat up, man. Franklin had those guys. He had everything backwards. And, when he has his fiance on there, Sarah Jackson, Kenny Jackson's daughter, she said he couldn't do anything right. I mean, when you have the girlfriend, the fiance saying that, it's bad. It's bad. Because she knows football, man. If Kotelnicki stays far away from him, he needs to put a restraining order on Kotelnicki.
What's up, Chris?
Who? Oh, there's Chris. ISU's top 3 wide receivers just entered the portal.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
We need a Brett.
That's crazy, bro. Do you like James? I'm not answering that. No, we do not. Yep, we need a Brett. Yes, we do. Yep. No, we do not like Franklin. So yeah, is that it, Brett, on the recruiting? Malachi Goodman. What else you got?
I mean, we got 2 commits today. Just be on the lookout for Elijah Reeder. We kind of brought him up before. Elijah Reeder's a freak. He's getting some bigger offers now. Other than Penn State, he's got an offer from Missouri now. So this dude's the next Chaz Coleman. Like, if you watch his tape, Mark, it's impressive. So he's an upcoming rising star. He's a 3-star, but his senior tape is impressive. So hopefully we can get him before other teams try to go in there. He's from New Jersey, so it makes sense geographically.
Best place to get pizza in State College? Nowhere.
Canyon Pizza.
No, you have to go to Belfont, go to the Hofbrau. My uncle used to own it. That's where the
Canyon,
pizza's at.
Canyon's old school. Like, was that there when you were in school, Dad?
No.
Do you like the Hofbrau, Mark Sr.?
Yes, sir.
That's good pizza there.
Yeah, it's either Hofbrau, Margaritas. In all honesty, Margaritas is good.
He's just saying State College. That's all.
Yep.
What's that place where Landon was eating, Brett, down there by Planet? It's like New York style pizza. I forget what it's called, but I guess that's
the one downtown.
Yeah, like across from Planet,
where big slices.
Nick Dawkins and Landon were eating this summer.
Yeah, that's what's it called?
But margaritas in that place, the snap is pretty good. But there's no real pizza, in my opinion. Margaritas is the closest thing to real pizza in State College.
Now, if you want the most underrated cheesesteak for cheap, Jim's makes a very good cheesesteak. And Italian cuisine in Belfont? Yeah.
Okay. But they have that cheesesteak shop there by the First. I forget what it's called. Man, I haven't been downtown in a while.
Ernie's.
Is it? Okay. Do you like Marcus Freeman? Yes.
Yes.
And we'll like him better on the Giants when he goes there.
Mark Senior, do you like Jim's? You ever gone there?
Jim's, yes. Spaghetti. Yeah. Pizza pie. Somebody's asking. Oh, Michelle's asking about pizza pie. Where was that, Michelle? I probably.
Yeah, she graduated in '88. Michelle.
You remember that too?
She graduated in 1988.
Yeah, pizza pie I remember, but where was that?
Was it good?
Yeah, my roommate.
I mean, it must have been. Michelle remembers it.
My roommate ate some pizza and it ended up in the sink and looked like a pizza just sitting in the sink there one time.
Yeah, Dad always told me that story. His roommate came home and threw up in the sink and it looked like a pizza in the sink.
Yeah, it's just round as a moon. But yeah. 88. Pizza pie. I can't remember that name.
What do you mean? We play Syracuse next year.
I wish we did, man. I wish we did, Virginia Tech fanatic. I wish we did.
We play them next year.
Pitt, Virginia Tech, or I would like to play Virginia Tech too, but Pitt, Syracuse, and West Virginia, we used to play them every year.
Yeah.
And Virginia Tech, I have no issue with Virginia Tech. I have an issue with your coach, but Virginia Tech, I like Virginia Tech a lot. I actually do. Yeah. Mark Senior, do you remember? Yes. Okay. Panera Bread has the best pizza in State College.
Oh, wow.
Seems
well, that's
crazy.
Sad. That is sad, but it's probably
sad.
True, Hans.
Yeah,
I have to drive to Pottsville to get good pizza, Roma. Okay. BWI staff brags about Anti-Fragile. Yeah, they're sponsored by them.
Their cheesesteaks are good at Uncle John John's. I'll give them that. They're good, but
yes, 88.
Expensive.
It was cheap. Canyon Pizza. All right, so back when I was in school, man, Canyon Pizza was where that new freaking Roots place is called. That food is horrendous.
Yeah.
But that used to be Canyon Pizza. So, we'd be out after a night of going to the bars, and we'd be on our way home, and you go to Canyon, and it had a big window, and it had tables on the outside. And you would go in, you'd get your pizza, and they had these two like round cylinder things on the counter.
Ranch and
you would dip the big spoon in there and get it out. Now, you're out drinking, so you don't think about it. But, bro, there's no way that there wasn't more stuff in there than ranch. It's a big hole of ranch, and you're scooping it out, putting it on your pizza. I mean, God knows what was in that,
Yeah, I can only imagine. College pizza was underrated, though, Mark.
It was. College pizza is good. It's still there. No, is it not still there?
I think it finally left, but it might still be there. A couple years ago.
Bro, you want to talk about health code violations? I would imagine that place probably had
college pizza.
I do not like Coach Romo. My dad was a freshman. Joe Pa's first season as head coach. Oh my God, you guys are young. Yes, we are. Yeah, he was meant to be sad. Yeah, was meant to be sad. Anti-Fragile is where Kamala fans. Fashaluna, yeah, Fashaluna too. Fashaluna
is good. Any Wood Oven pizza is going to be good. Yeah.
Chris, have you ever been to State College? You've been to State College, right? Because that's a great question. I don't know. Alex is a chef. Alex went to the Alex Bourdain School of Cheffery.
We have some good pizza joints. Highway Pizza's got pretty good pizza usually.
Highway's pretty good.
Highway's pretty good.
Dad, Alex's dad owns the Greek there in State College.
Okay.
Mudavelis, that's his last name. So if that's not a giveaway. But yeah, exactly, Alex. Yeah, when are you opening it? Seriously. But Alex went to the Anthony Bourdain School of Cutlery, or I don't know what it's called, but that's like the best chef school in the freaking world, pretty much.
Wait, Mark, he's setting you up. Play it for him. Play it.
All right.
What's he opening up?
Just watch it, Mark. You'll see.
Yeah, what an idiot. Just stupid.
That's Kirby Smart.
They're a bunch of fuckers.
What the hell's going on out here?
Oh, I hope it's showing. Is it showing? Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. It's freezing on my end.
Yeah, Kirby Smart's a crybaby, but he's
what an idiot. Just stupid.
Who's he talking about?
He's talking about a player.
The kid from Buford. The kid from Buford.
A player wants to celebrate with the other team. He said,
there was this player after the game. He was like just jumping up and down with his friends. They just lost, and it was on camera. And Kirby Smart calls him an idiot. And I'll say this about Franklin. Franklin would never, ever, ever call one of his players an idiot in a press conference. He would never do that. And he called him an idiot. Like, it was so stupid. I'm pretty sure the kid is like, he's no longer around. High scoring game, over under 60 points. Yeah, I agree. All right, good. I was disappointed with the defensive tackle recruiting. In the 90s was their football weekends. Heard downtown isn't as good as it used to be. Heard some places closed. Well, when I went to school, I started when Joe was the coach, and I'll tell you what, the way it was then and the way it was after the whole thing happened with Joe, it's totally different. So no, it's not the same. Joe Paterno
is in. It's just different.
Joe Paterno coached Penn State was, man. It was the school that Dad went to. It just had a historic aura, if you will, to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Downtown, Chris, is more like they're turning it more into like a city look. Is what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's more like a city look. And it's still nice, but
yeah.
It's
OIP. What is OIP?
OIP is a pizza chain. There's one in like Williamsburg. It's a pretty good pizza
No,
chain. It's in a
it's
couple
not
different
there.
places, but not in State College.
I like Elijah Drinkowitz. Yes, Parker Curry. Are you new here or what? Why do you keep asking us these questions?
Keep asking who we like.
Yeah, we like him, man. We like him.
Yeah,
you can ask as many questions as you want. OIP was great. Oh, okay. No. No.
Okay,
Original Italian pizza. Yeah, there's one in Lock Haven. Yeah, there's one in Lock Haven.
There's one in Williamsburg. I know that. There used to be.
Mill Hall. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Williamsport, man. Like Williamsport has a B-dubs. They have some good food in Williamsport. What's your score prediction for this game? We said them before. I have 38-24. Dad has 17-14. Brett has 56-0.
I got 27-20. Yeah.
Remember I said it's going to be 3-0 UCLA at halftime, and they were down 27-10.
Yeah, it's pretty diabolical. You like Dan Lanning? Dan Coke Lanning. We sure.
No.
I don't know. He's all right.
He's a good coach, but he's on something.
He's
OIP
sponsored
is
by
the most
Coke
common
now.
pizza shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, original Italian. No, they don't. Yeah, no. The thing about State College is they have these franchises that come in and they can't stay open. Like downtown, Chris, has always been like I don't know. It's a lot different now. Like it's way more happening, and you can mainly accredit that to vape shops. Ton of vape shops downtown. And yeah, I was downtown tonight. I was down by where BioLife was, and I looked down to my right because I was going towards the Walmart way, and to my right is the old Army Navy store. That's still there. And then I saw this like new shiny red sign. I don't know what it was, but it was new from last time I was there. I'm waiting for Rico's Pizza to open. That will be great. Alex, you need to open your own restaurant. I told you I would invest. Alex, if Alex ever opens a restaurant, this podcast will sponsor it, and it will be the best restaurant in State College. Is Penn State football?
We will do a live show there. Yep.
Yes, that will be my live show venue.
Yes, they're beating Clemson. So we gave you the predictions. we're beating them. Yeah, 65-0.
We just we just said it's going to go up by 1 point every time you ask. Anything else, Brett, recruiting wise?
No, dude, it's about bedtime.
DP Dough was good. DP Dough, is that Gumby's? Remember Gumby's had the pizza?
Gumby's was rough because like it didn't matter who worked there, they were getting high. So like they went through a rough batch of employees. I know that. So yeah, it was a rough stop.
My grandson from Florida used to attend football camps at BSU. He's thrilled to meet Joe Pa. Nice. Yeah. Nice. I went from 8th grade to 12th grade. I went to like what, 10, 15 camps, Dad?
Yeah, many Penn State ones, one in New Jersey, West Virginia, Ohio State. Yeah.
West Virginia didn't learn anything about football. Brett, did I ever tell you the West Virginia stories when I went to West Virginia football camp?
No, you told me about the Jim Tressel one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
New Jersey was the best quarterback.
Yeah, Malachi Goodman is from Paramus. That's where the one camp was, in Paramus Catholic. Man, that was good. The quarterback played for UConn, and him and his dad ran the camp. That was a great camp. Great. It was a quarterback camp because I played quarterback at the time. But we went to West Virginia football camp and literally didn't learn anything about football. Like every stereotype of West Virginia, whatever you think it is, it's true. Like, we're at a D1 school, West Virginia, and like I was wearing, for example, the coaches there were nuts. They were all high school coaches. They were freaking nuts. Well, most of them. They had some of their own coaches there, but like the one time, there's like 400 of us warming up on the field. I had a Penn State shirt on, and everyone's down on the field, laying down, stretching, and I'm standing up arguing with the coach. He's arguing with me about how Joe Paterno isn't the greatest coach of all time. and I'm supposed to be warming up. Just stuff like that. I'll have to do a whole episode on that camp. So, Brett, anything else?
I don't think so. No, it was
So what's the chances of us having the Big Ten having 3 in the Final Four of the football bracket? Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana. Think we'll all make it?
Well, yeah. Well, I hope Ohio State doesn't, but yeah, probably. Yeah.
We're not. That says a lot for Big Ten. Holy cow.
Yeah, and the fact that Indiana was Indiana, and I mean, that's insane. Like, there's this one lady, she's like 102, and she's been a season ticket holder for like 60 years, and she's seen 3 winning seasons her whole life, and they were in the past 3 seasons.
That's crazy.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, Fred. Fred, you were the one that went to the football camps, right? You went, Dad, remember the fantasy camps they had when Joe was there?
Fantasy camps? No. What's that?
It was where you could go. You did a bunch of football drills. They took you in on the bus into the stadium. You went in and played a flag game like you were actual real players,
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
And they they used to have the women's camp. I don't know if they still have that, but they had the women's camp.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that.
So
they were really good coach. Yeah, I mean, Jopa I don't think he ever, showed up or anything, but it was still a really good camp.
Yeah, Jim Tressel, like we met him at Ohio State camp. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah. He held our daughter. My daughter. Yeah. And I don't know, she was like, 1 or 2 at the time. Yeah. Yep. And Ben got a piece of the red grass off the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Out of the horseshoe. He vandalized the horseshoe.
Uh-oh.
That was pretty cool. Walking through the tunnel. We walked through the tunnel.
Okay.
That was a great venue. I mean, yeah, a lot of history there. But is Brett, anything else?
I don't think so, man. I'm pretty tapped out.
Brett looks like a mix between a preacher and a rapper right now. Brett said he wants to start making more music, so that's his alter ego right there.
Yeah.
I'm an 86-year-old wannabe. All right, guys. Well, if that's everything for tonight, thank you for tuning in. Go Penn State will be on Saturday after the game, at least. So like 3:34. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
High noon on Saturday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody.
What station?
ESPN, unfortunately.
ESPN?
We suck at noon games, so hopefully we get up for it.
Well, we suck at noon games.
Under Frankie Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting how Terry has his troops ready. So
Terry's gonna have them ready.
He'll have them ready.
Oh yeah, he'll have them ready. Do you guys have a favorite Christmas memory?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got a drum set one year. I remember that.
Last year.
Yeah. I was about 8 years old. Put a hole right in the freaking drum. First day I had it.
Sure.
Jeez.
Hit it too hard with a stick. Started, but that's my.
Wait, was it a real drum set?
Yeah, not a $5,000 one, but yeah, it had like the bass and the 2 snares and the cymbals and all that.
Did you get it fixed?
Probably taped it. Yep. How about you?
Favorite Christmas memory? That's a good one. I think the one year we got a PS1, didn't we? For Christmas?
Yeah, yep. PS1 when they first
that's
came
probably
out.
my favorite
Or a Wii.
Christmas
Probably
memory.
got a Wii. Yep.
Yeah, one year we got a PS1. That was exciting. Brett,
Yeah,
do you
I
have
remember
one?
that. I had a PS1 too for Christmas.
I still have a PS2.
Yeah. PS2's classic.
I have a 2, 3, and 5.
PS2 might be the best one, like for the games. And
Yeah, it
everything.
is.
Mhm.
NCAA football is the best.
But
Brett,
don't
you,
sleep on N64 before all of it, man. N64 is legendary. 007, Perfect Dark, just insane games. Yeah.
Brett, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
I don't know, man. I used to put out cookies and milk for Santa. That was always a good time. I'm trying to think, dude. I mean, back then, like it's kind of blurry to be honest with you.
Thanks, Fred.
But I think the stocking gifts were underrated. You know, I usually got some pretty good stuff. Like sometimes it'd be some cash in there. Like I love getting cash. Like cash is king. So the stockings were good.
Thanks, Jack.
My mom would make cinnamon rolls for breakfast. So good. That was like a tradition.
Fred gets Penn State gear. Yeah, if there's any of you guys that listen regularly and you went to Penn State and you were around when Joe was like an early coach, like let me know. Maybe you guys can come on and talk. My favorite Christmas memory was my dad putting Roosevelt tickets in all of our stockings. Holy crap. In 1994.
Yeah. Second
That's
year we were in the
fantastic.
Big Ten. Joe Piscata there. Got us
That's
there.
a good year there.
We went in
Kajana ran the
93. Yep.
first offensive play of the game, ran it like 80 yards for a touchdown. Kajana.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas memories. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think every Christmas is pretty good. Now I have nieces and nephews,
Yeah.
so I'm more excited for them than I am for, than anything. Every Christmas I used to get those Dunk It, the mini indoor basketball hoop. Yeah, we had one of those in our room, and man, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Dad would hit his head on it every time Dad walked in our room, he'd hit his head on it. And he'd slam it down.
The Nerf ones, yeah.
I put mine on the back of my front door. I had like the whole front area to just go up and dunk and do crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah.
Parents didn't like them, but
Yeah, my brother, he put one of those mini baseball bats from a curve game through my door, and there's still a hole in it. It's just gotten bigger. So, yeah, but yeah. And I don't know, the older you get, the more you like want to help people who can't buy gifts, Like I did an angel tree and something else like Toys for Tots. So yeah, you want to help people who can't buy gifts for sure.
Angel tree's a good one. Yep.
Yeah, because kids that can't get gifts, they're relying on people to buy them. And I hope that people do that. Like there was this one girl on TikTok, she got an angel tree and she was documenting it on TikTok. It was really dumb. And she was like going around not buying what the kid wanted, and people were just eating her alive.
Mm-hmm.
45-year-old granddaughter is PSU grad. Nice.
Wow, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, Fred, you should come on and talk sometime. You were there when you were a freshman when Joe's first year, right? Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Joe would have been 99, 2 days ago or something like that?
86 in 2011. Yeah, 96.
He would have been 99 here recently. But all right, guys. If you haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe, support us if you're new. You can support us monetarily with memberships, thanks button, super chats, and I watched a framing of Joe Paterno on YouTube recently, so go watch that if you haven't yet. All of you clowns that make Sandusky jokes, you know nothing about anything about Penn State.
Yep.
Brett, you have anything else?
No. Have a happy holidays, everybody. There's brighter days ahead. Still got some recruits and coaches to get, so be on the lookout and stay tuned and like and subscribe.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody, and safe travels for everyone going to Yankee Stadium.
Yep. People are already in New York City.
Yep, team's there. Katron Allen's at a rap concert right now, just chilling, so. Good luck to him. He can do whatever he wants. He's going to run for 250 yards. So
Nice. He's brave.
He's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's like, bro. Katron's so goofy that, like, when he was in New York City, when he was walking through, it's like he was the first time he's ever there. I don't know if it was, but
probably not. The team's gone up there quite a bit. So
they did this thing this offseason where they asked. They asked everyone on the team, they're like, who wouldn't you want to date your sister? And they all said Katron just to be funny. And then at the end, they asked Katron, they're like, yeah, everybody said you, Katron. He's like, why? Because, like, you know, they were just picking on him, you know, fat man.
Merry Christmas.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Yeah, he's in the game, Fred. He is playing. Thank the Lord. All right, guys. Have a great Christmas. We'll see you Saturday night. See you later.
We are. Go Terry.
Go Terry.
We are.
We are.
Coach Terry.